Now, this next question asks, when might you want to use an equivalent exposure? Now, an equivalent exposure refers to two different sets of settings, so a shutter speed and an aperture combination, that give you the exact same amount of light, but creating a different quality in your photograph. So if you were changing the aperture, say, even if two different sets of settings would let in the same amount of light, if one had f2.8 and the other had f22, the f2.8 picture would have a very shallow depth of field. So if you're trying to change the depth of field, if you're trying to, capture more of a fireworks sparklers, if you're trying to capture greater depth of field, that might be a time to use equivalent exposure. If you wanted to stop the action of a running cheetah, and instead of having blurred motion, if your settings were at 1/30, you might increase it to 1/250th of a second in order to stop the cheetah in its tracks and make it look like it's just frozen in time. Those would all be reasons to change to an equivalent exposure, but with different settings. So the answer would be all of the above.